Hello and welcome to today's video. Today is update number 3 for the Partners in Cream project pan. All the information about this project pan is linked in the description box, and there is a gigantic playlist full of these episodes. If you really like project pans, I highly suggest that you just binge watch them. We have over 70 participants in this project, and it is so much fun. They're participating both here on YouTube and on Instagram. And I'm just thrilled to be able to participate with all of these lovely ladies. This was started by myself and Steph Lyons here on YouTube, but enough with the chit chat. Let's go ahead and jump into my products because I have some pretty exciting things to update you on. I'm gonna start with the items that I hit goal on this round. So this update, the first one I have here is my kitten highlighter from Stila. And this was put into the project. My goal was initially to hit pan, but it's so mounded that it's way too difficult. I would be working on this for way too long, and there are other products that I wanna kind of rotate in. I'm someone, my comfort zone is about 3 to 4 months, and then I get a little bored. So for me, it made sense to switch my goal to 50 uses. So I've officially used this more than 15 times at this point. So I'm going to put this back in my collection, and we're gonna pick something else to put in this spot this round. Also, before I move on, this is a swatch of Kitten. So beautiful, beautiful formula. I really, really enjoy this. So my next item is my ColourPop Twitter Painted Super Shock Shadow. And this one was one that my goal was to hit pan on, and hopefully you can see that I did that there. I will swatch it right beside it. This was a beautiful shade, really soft, but it looks really nice on really natural days where you want a little bit of glitter or sheen to your eyes. It's a really pretty, kind of like rose gold duochrome kind of shade, but it has more of a pink base than I think maybe some rose gold shades do. So I really enjoyed working on this one. This was a lot of fun to use. Okay, so my third item is technically in both of these containers. This is my Pure Cameo Contour Stick. This was something that I put in at the very beginning of this project, and I told you that I was going to use it all the way down to this. And then, well, as you may have seen in a few past update, there wasn't much in the bullet. So what I ended up doing was digging it out, and I have it stored in here because I didn't really know where to put it. My hope was that it was going to be soft enough to press down into this, but it's definitely not. I actually have been picking it up and drawing it onto my face and then blending it out later. So technically I'm not actually finished with this like I thought I would be, mostly because I decided to dig it out of the bullet like I did, and it has become slightly harder to use because I do have to pick it up with my fingers and draw it on and then blend it out. Not my ideal way. I kind of wish I wouldn't have dug it out, but I did. In the last update, I speculated that I would be done with that very quickly, and I really was. I had hit the plastic piece on the bullet super quick, and that's when I was like, well, maybe I can dig it out. So in its place, I also rolled in this guy. My goal was to hit pan on it, and you can see that I did that. But technically, I haven't finished that piece yet. So what I'm gonna do for this round, instead of introduce a new item for either one of these, I'm gonna continue working on this guy until I'm done with this one. So I just didn't really, I was really indecisive for whatever reason this update, and I couldn't really make up my mind what I wanted to roll in its place. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see how much wider I can make this bullet, or maybe even try to work on creating a dip towards Saipan for one more month on this, and then I'll probably roll something in next month, as well as continue to use this all the way up. So hopefully next time you'll see a completely empty little thing and the nugget will be completely gone, because Lord knows that I'm so over this product. Okay, next up is my Rosy Tint Lips from Etude House. This is a liquid lipstick that I put into this project. I admit that I haven't really used this much in the past month. I do have weight progress on it. So I think last update it was 15 grams, today it's 14.6 grams, and at the beginning it was 15.4 grams. So we haven't quite used up a full gram on this, but so far I think last month I was really wearing a lot more cooler tones, and I like to wear this both on my lips and on my cheeks, and I didn't really have the opportunity a ton because this is a very warm tone shade. Let me give you a little swatch. Okay, I sheared it out on my hand. It's a very kind of peachy leaning brownish tone, terracotta almost. So it's definitely more of a warm tone shade. So for me last month when I was wearing a ton of pastels and cooler tones, it just wasn't something that was super easy for me to reach for. So I haven't made a ton of progress on it, although I am feeling more motivated to reach for it more often this month. So hopefully we'll see a good amount of progress reached on the next update, but this one, I have a feeling this one will be in for the long haul. Okay, my last two are two Stila Glitter and Glow shadows that I rolled into the place of one Glitter and Glow shadow. So last update, I completed a goal on one, and I couldn't decide which color I wanted to use, so I rolled in two. And my goal was to use each of them 20 times. I knew last update, I warned everybody that it probably wouldn't be met this update, and I was right. So let me update you on my numbers. So far, I've worn this shade here. This is Gypsy. I've worn it 3 times. Yes, 3 times. And let me give you a little swatch. This is a little bit harder to wear because obviously it's a purple shade and I'm not always wearing purples, but it's really, really stunning and I am excited to get some use out of this. I'm still kind of in the pastel mood, so I want to wear it a little bit more often than I have, but I really have been focused on this guy. This one I have worn 10 times. This is Enchantress, and I'm actually wearing it today. Along with, I have the pink shade from the Norvina palette in my crease, and then I have 2 shades from the Jackie Aina palette, the pink one and the one right beside it, right in my inner and outer corner to kind of create a halo eye, but this is what it's looking like. So yeah, this one's a beautiful shade. It's way more neutral to wear. And I don't know, for whatever reason, I've been really enjoying wearing it this past couple weeks. But yeah, like I said, 10 times I've used this so far, so I only need 10 more times. It's really exciting because maybe I should have marked it on the tube, but I can already see like progress in this one. Maybe this one's a little thicker of a formula, I'm not quite sure. The last one I hit goal on, it took a long time for it to settle and it didn't really settle naturally. This one kind of seems to be thicker and it settles on its own. So I kind of get to see progress on this one a little bit easier, and that's really exciting for me. I like to be motivated by seeing things like that. So this one is going well so far. Okay, time to quickly recap what I'm working on and add in new items. So like I said, I am working on these two, this little bronzer nugget and this for another month. I'm gonna count that kind of as one product. So that is one item. Then we have my liquid lipstick, which is 2, 3, and 4, the 2 Stila glitters. So I'm on the fence about whether or not I want to keep it at 5 or move to 6, but I think what I'm going to do is for now stick in 2 items, but I may, this is like fair warning here, I may end up later on in this year drop back down to 5 items because I definitely feel like I'm starting to spread myself thin. I'm doing a lot of projects right now and I have another one that I'm planning to post an intro for later this month, but you know what? I really enjoy it, so why not? So this next one is a shade called Special Delivery, and it's more of a pastel greeny mint kind of shade, but still pretty cool in undertone. So this one I figure is a good shade to put in because I really want to still make use of metallic, or not metallic, obviously metallics, but pastel shades before we hit summer. And I think if I don't put this one in now and try to hit pan on it, then I may not end up hitting pan on it this year. And I'm really, really close to hitting pan on all my Super Shock shadows. So I don't want to miss that like opportunity. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one into the project. Since I am working on so many eye products, like difficult ones to hit goal on, this and the 2 Stila ones specifically, I don't expect that I will get through them very quickly. Like I'm someone who usually likes to hit goal like 1 to 2 months into a project, and I worry that it might not happen, but we'll see. And the last product, I really know I'm already gonna regret it, but I'm gonna put it in. My goal is gonna be to finish up this little Ulta Shimmer lip gloss. I have no idea what the number or color is, but it's just kind of this pink, milky pink color. It's got a little bit of glitter, but it's mostly sheer. Like you probably can't even see it swatched right there. So I figure maybe I can reach for this as a lip topper. Normally in the past, when I haven't had a lot of like lip products in projects, I've used this kind of tube up in like a month. I know for sure I will not be able to do that. I'm working on way too many lip products to do that. But what I'm hoping is that maybe in the next 2 to 3 months, I can have this done. So fingers crossed that this will get done. Okay, so that was everything for this 3rd update. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you say hello. Please, please, please go check out the whole playlist. And there are links in the description box if you want to join. It's not too late to join. This is going to be running throughout this year, possibly even longer. So people are encouraged to join whenever they want to and make this project their own. And there's also a link in the description box that lets you click on it and you can see everyone who signed up and click on the links in there to go like shortcut to their page or their Instagram page. So make sure you go check that stuff out in the description box, and I will see you in the next one.